Here's a new episode of Negative Space Drawing. I'm starting off with my height line to see how my art will fit the page. And then I'm moving into some gesture lines. Remember, that's the flow of the object. You can use some shapes like circles, ovals, boxes, whatever to help you capture what you are seeing. Now I'm using an oval to draw the top of the bottle, and then I'm using kind of a box in my brain just to see the lower half of the bottle, the glass bottle. Now you can see that it looks like it's diagonal, which if you remember the T method I showed you in the last video, the diagonal means is part of the vanishing point. So once I have the V, I just go straight up because you need the height line. In this case, my V is the depth line, and my sides are also my depth line. This would consider to be a 2-point perspective bottle, but for now, we're just thinking about making a box. I'm still focusing on gesture lines to capture the shapes of the flower. And again, it's not supposed to be perfect. It's supposed to be practice, and eventually this will be invisible. This is just to help you get the outline of the bottle, the flower, and then go straight into negative space. Because I'm working in Photoshop, I have the ability to have different layers. I'm drawing in a light opacity in one layer here, and then I go into a darker opacity in another layer with my line work, and then I finally go into the dark black brush outline for contour outline. And then I slowly fill in the black background with the black with the lasso tool and the bucket tool. Now I'm using Photoshop just to make the theme of this project quicker. If I was to draw traditionally, it'll be a lot slower, which I've already done with the mannequin and the cactus yesterday. So today I'm doing the Photoshop version of negative space. This way you can see how I build it with my height, width, and thinking of the box and the contour line drawing. Once you have basic steps that you can use over and over, you can draw anything. Again, it's just about taking your time and having patience to redraw something or erase something or scale it up, scale it down. Focusing on the in-between here, I didn't give myself much of some in-between gaps. The top half definitely has gaps and nice, interesting in-betweens, I would say. But the bottom half, not so much. If I was to make the bottle a lot slimmer, it wouldn't look pretty much like a peroxide bottle. It'll have more of an interesting look. But just to capture the shape, I went with a wider box. Again, if I wanted to go in and edit it, I could. That's the best thing about drawing, is you could always erase and redo. Okay, hopefully by now you get that the positive space is the object and the negative space is the background.